Hi, it's Miss Moxie. It is Thursday. It's September 13th, and it's time for your daily Geosystems video recap. What did we do in class today? So in class today, it was all about density, figuring out what makes something more dense than another. And we also worked on our scientific method project. Let's take a look at our agenda. All right, today is Thursday, September 13th. It's a B day. I met with second block, sixth block, then eighth block. Our objectives for this week are fivefold. First objective is about density. I can measure mass and volume of regular and irregular shaped objects and calculate density without being given a formula. Second objective is about scientific method and repeatable, verifiable data. I can differentiate between systematically obtained verifiable data and unfounded claims. So you can tell the difference between those two. Third objective is about observation and inference. I can distinguish between examples of observation and inference. Fourth objective, I can contrast the formal scientific use of the term theory with the everyday non-technical use of the word theory, like I have a theory about whatever it is. Fifth objective, I can compare and contrast the words hypotheses, theories, and scientific laws. All right, so on our agenda today, we started off class with a Nearpod on density, and then you had a chunk of time, like about 60 minutes, maybe a little bit less, to work on your scientific method project. And then we ended class with your exit ticket. For homework, you need to work on your scientific method project. Today was the last day that you're going to have in-class time to work on it, so now it's all homework, and that project is due on Tuesday, September 18th. Uploaded to Google Classroom by 11:59. All right, so one thing that we talked about was density, and one thing I wanted to show you was how I always remember the formula for density. Density is equal to a big heart. It's a big heart because you love science. That's what you want to remember, but also the top of the heart looks like the letter M, and M is for mass. The bottom of the heart looks like a V, and that V is for volume. And that's how I've always been able to remember the formula for density. Let's look at this exit ticket data. First question, which of the following is a measure of volume? What is the unit that we use when we're measuring volume? Well, your choices were grams and kilograms or liter. Grams and kilograms are a measurement of mass, so cross those out. That's what you get when you're using a scale. Liter is the correct answer. 71% of you chose that. That's a good showing. All right, second question. A colleague asks you or tells you, I propose that bald eagle eggs in northern Maine will have thinner shells than those from birds in southern Alaska due to increased levels of pesticides in the water. This statement is a hypothesis. This is a hypothesis because it's a prediction. There's no data attached. He didn't say he did an experiment yet. It's not a theory. Definitely not a law. It's not a conclusion because he hasn't done any work on it. So the correct answer on this is a hypothesis. The third question is, scientific theories are based on what? The correct answer to this was large amounts of data collected over time. So with a theory, with a scientific theory, you want to remember that they're not just like a one-time thing, like I did an experiment in the class and now I have a theory on something. A theory is backed up by multiple experiments that have collected a large amount of verifiable data and that have been repeated not just by one scientist, but many scientists have tested a theory. So an example is the theory of plate tectonics. There have been like many experiments by many different scientists that have been done that support the theory of plate tectonics. All right, that's it for today. Keep studying. Take a look at the Nearpod again. We are going to have a quiz next week, so you want to look back at the branches of geosystems, what geology, meteorology, astronomy, and oceanography are, at the different spheres of Earth. You want to also review experimental design, like what is an independent variable, what is a dependent variable, how to write a hypothesis, and then also keep up on the work that we've been doing this week on those 5 objectives. like density, observation, inference, verifiable data, theory, hypothesis, and scientific laws. All right, have a great weekend. Everybody stay safe.